Hi guys, today I'm going to be unboxing for you CLC's No one. I'm really excited about this. I think it's really cool that the album comes in the same setup as Black Dress, because if you go back and watch my Black Dress video, I had a lot of compliments to say about it, because it's really big and it's just really good overall quality-wise. I will say I think there was a step down in quality from Black Dress to No one, but I'll explain why. I think that when I get to those parts of the unboxing. You get one photo card, which I'll show you later on in the unboxing as well, how you get this card. It's a bit strange. I got Miss Yoon. If you guys know, I only collect Yoonbin, Seungyeon, and Sorn just because their cards are so difficult to collect. Otherwise I would collect all members. Our camera says hi. I think the back is very, very pretty. And let me compare these sizes. I don't know why CLC never has consistent sized photo cards, but here it is next to a Nuclear Sorn one, which I got in the mail today and it came damaged and I'm pissed about it because the seller's not really offering to do anything. And then here it is next to Freesome Yoonbin, which also came in the mail today, which I was excited about. There's some scratches on the back, but other than that, I think it looks good. As long as there's no scratches on the front, I don't mind all that much. Anyway, if you do plan on putting the photo cards in 9 pockets, like most photo cards are displayed, it's not going to fit within a protective sleeve. It will just barely fit within the pocket itself. I only have the Yoon one right now, so when I do get Seungyeon, Yoonbin, and Sorn, I think what I'm probably going to end up doing is putting it in one of the 4 pocket sleeves, but I'll talk about all that later. You get one other extra. It's a lyric poster. This side looks the same across all versions. There's one version per member, and I got Sorn's. I don't know if I'm going to collect these because I don't really have any purpose for them. I wish that they had been A4 sized so they could fit in my binder, but they're just too big for that. And I don't have enough room to hang up all of them. And I also don't really like warm tones like yellows and oranges. You guys know that. So anyway, finally getting into the photo book. Oh, and the other extra is there's 2 CD versions, like CD plates. If you open up the back, you see it kind of like peeking out here, which is strange in and of itself, but if you open it up this way, these 2 slits here are what was holding the photo card in, and this is obviously the CD. I don't think it's very secure. I worry about the pocket ripping. My CD already has like some scuffs on it, which wasn't my fault. And I just think it's not the safest way to hold it in there. Like I said, there's 2 different CD plates. One has 3 members on it, and the other one has 4. I got the one that has 4 members, and this one has Yujin, Elki, Sorn, and Seunghee. So, I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe moving the CD somewhere else and not keeping it within the album, which sounds really weird, but I don't know. Anyway, back to the actual photo book. So let's open this up. This part folds out just like it did on Black Dress, and you get this mini poster sized photo. I really like the white photo shoot a lot, because in here there's 2 different photo shoots. There's this one, the cube audition thingy. There's this one which has more of the velvet and the dark tones. I really like the green curtain, I think that is, on the gold. I think that looks good. And then there's the white one with the flowers. I'm really happy that our girls have been able to get 2 wins with No. I think it's one of their best comebacks. I can't tell you how many times I streamed it because obviously streams count for part of the voting process, I guess. And I voted for them every day. Now I'm voting for Dreamcatcher. And I really hope that we're able to get them a first win as well. I really am hoping that 2019 is the year for girl groups. She's so stunning. So far it looks good, and we've had a lot of really solid comebacks. I feel like Seunghee's visuals are underappreciated. I think everybody recognizes that she's pretty, but do they recognize really how beautiful she is? She's stunning. She has one of the most beautifully proportioned faces I've ever seen. And I'm really falling in love with Yuja in this comeback. It's kind of awkward to hold the book because it is so big. I think the bangs look adorable on her. It was just so good as a Cheshire to be able to see the girls accept their awards, and I hope this means many more in the future. We all know that they've been coming out with good music since Pepe, which was their debut. A lot of people would probably say that their first win should have been a Hobgoblin. I disagree. I think No Oh Oh is really, really strong. I think it's a good song. I think it's a good choreo. I think the video is cute. I like the lyrics. But that's neither here or there. It doesn't really matter now. Where Are You is still my favorite single, I guess. And then No probably comes second. And Freezem is still my favorite CLC album overall. I really love all the B-sides on there. I know a lot of people just listen to title tracks, which, I get it, because a lot of the times, depending on the group, they're the best part of the album, and then the rest of it's just kind of okay. But I feel with CLC, all of their B-sides are really good too. Jelly points out a lot that she gets confused because so many of their songs have the word "like" in the title. And I know what she's talking about. It's a bit gratuitous because it does get confusing. I think Soren just looks adorable in this dress. I love the neckline of this bralette, and I like the thigh-high boots. Orangey hair is my favorite on her, but I think it looks better in lives. I think it might be the filter, I'm not sure. Oops, it's crooked, sorry guys. It's just kind of hard to reach around the tripod because I don't want to bump it. Here's Miss Yoon, who since Black Dress so many people have fallen in love with, and I can understand why. She's also really beautiful too, and it's cool because now we know whose hands they were in their first teaser, because that photo is coming up here in a moment. She's such a visual wig. So many members of CLC should do modeling and stuff whenever they're not doing comebacks. They would make that quaint. Here's the hand picture, but zoomed out so that you can see her face as well. Miss Elkie. I've been debating about collecting Elkie too, but it's just so difficult, especially when it comes to Nuclear and Freezem. I feel like those are the hardest albums to collect. I already had to cut myself off as far as Japanese photocards go because they're expensive and just hard to come across, and there's too many versions. Maybe if it was one per member, I would, but I don't know. And I feel like I already collect so many groups. Relatable. Speaking of which, I do a lot of trading and selling and buying on my Instagram, if you guys want to check that out. It's Sulgi Sulgi from Red Velvet, and then Sora's in Dinosaur. I feel like it's a name that's hard to say out loud and other people know what you're saying. Miss Yoonbin snapped, that's all I have to say. Obviously the hardest snap she ever did was the pole dancing in black dress and when she covered that Selena Gomez song. But she's always serving. Her lips are so pretty. This has been a really popular cut with the bangs. Red Velvet Irene had it last year. Yoonbin has it now. Who else had it recently? There's also a change in the paper. The first half is glossy and the second half is like this soft matte paper. I like this better, but that's just personal preference. This feels kind of like a high quality magazine. And this side, I'm trying to think of what to compare it to. These are the photos on the two different CD plates. This is the one I have, and this is the other one. I like when groups cut the photo in the middle and then move it over a bit so that everybody can be seen and nobody's lost in the crack. And although there is white space in the album, I wouldn't say that it's too much. I think it's artistic and well placed. This is such a look for her. My love for her is blooming. You can talk. Yujin and Yoon are Jelly's favorite members, and those are the two that she plans on collecting.
Soon he tempted me though.
I understand. I really love these two of Yujin, so I'm going to bring her closer. I hope the colors are coming out okay on camera. It's sort of hard to tell because I don't feel like the monitor properly reflects what we see once it goes to the computer screen. Her voice is so sweet, Yujin's. I love hearing it. And here, of course, is the queen, the goddess Sunyeon, who is my, main bias in CLC. I guess my order would probably be Sunyeon. Yoonbin and Soren are kind of tied. Elki, Seunghee, Yujin, Yoon? She's so cute, and she's so grateful. I love how Soren always takes every opportunity to tell us how much she loves us and everything. Her channel produced Soren, which if you don't watch it already, why not? You should. It's really good, and the videos aren't too long, and most of them are in English. The only one I can think of that hasn't been in English so far was the one that she did with Minnie from G-Idol, and I really enjoyed that video. I don't stand G-Idol, but I don't have anything against the members or anything. And I think Minnie's really pretty, so it was cool hearing more about her.
If it's not in English though, she translates it herself.
Yeah,
which I think is awesome.
Yeah, that's dope, honestly. I hope that everything is picking up okay since she's got a white dress on and a white background. I feel like we get a lot of photos with this book, and that's really good. Oh, and what I was mentioning earlier about the decline, in quality is that I'm far away from the book because I'm back here behind the tripod, but there was a lot of imperfections and random ink spots that weren't meant to be there in my copy. So I wonder if the quality control was off. And also, since this video has come out, the album has sold out twice, which has never happened for a CLC album, which just makes me so proud and happy for them. I love this feature in the back where it shows the little, I'm going to call them cells, the cells for the photo shoots. I think that is such a cute idea. I love it. I can tell that whoever artistically put together the book put a lot of effort into it and did their very best. There is a photo card set that Elke took all the photos for that I was able to get before they sold out, that I will be unboxing, so look out for that within the next couple days because it should be on the way. I knew there was 2 pages there. I really like these unit shots in the back too, where Eugen's lost. Trust me guys, I don't like that noise of like the plasticky paper, but I'm trying. I don't want to miss showing you anything. This back here is thicker than the other papers and it's the same material as this, and then it closes. I'll try to find an example of what I was talking about imperfections on the pages. I noticed it more on the first half of the book's photo shoot. I don't know if it has to do with the type of paper it is. Overall, I really love it. I love all the B-sides. I don't think I've actually talked about those yet, and there's a song on here that's fully in English that's really, really good too. And it's nice to be able to sing along to it and not feel like an idiot because you know you're saying it wrong. Okay, I found a perfect example of what I'm talking about. This page, I'm going to hold it upside down so you can see it, of Seungyeon. There's these black spots all over her face. I don't know if you can see it really on camera, but I can definitely see it in person. So that's just one of the examples. I noticed it several times because I do understand that like printing errors do happen, but it was just a bit too frequently for my taste. So, what did you guys think of the album? Do you have a favorite track? And do you feel that No should have been the song that got CLC their first win? Leave all of your comments in the comment section down below. We try to reply to all comments. I have unboxings of every single one of CLC's albums on the channel already. There should be a playlist. If you have any requests, any questions, you can comment them or you can DM us on Instagram. I'm more likely to answer there than I am on Twitter because I don't use Twitter as much, but my Twitter is Moonlight Luna, which is obviously my name on here. So thank you guys. Bye!